Someone is regretting a major decision that they've made. This is going to be a tarot and oracle reading, so stick around if you're interested. If you say yes, please allow me in your energy. Please use your discernment to know if this is for you or not, okay? As we share divine guidance with you, please open your heart and mind to receive this with love. We ask you to stand in your faith, trust, and knowingness that you are divinely protected. And these messages are for your highest and greatest good, and so they are. All right, so I have the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, okay? So this is certainly energy that is regretting a decision that they made. I feel like it's kind of like something that they feel like they're being tortured over and over again with. Things are kind of coming to a head. I feel like it's almost like I'm also getting like maybe somebody doesn't want to be seen for the truth, maybe what they truly are like on the inside. Maybe there's some sort of like unveiling of some kind. What is this that you would like to share? Yeah, I feel like there's the Fool and the Devil. So this is really telling me that, you know, there was some foolishness that went on for sure. I feel like somebody, you know, is regretting the choice that they made in regards to like how they handled themselves, what they involved themselves with. The Devil represents a lot of, you know, kind of 3D energy in the sense of like lust and greed and the ego and just doing things impulsively and having, you know, some dependencies and just really having a difficult time like with life, with existence, all of those things. There's a lot of healing that's really needed. I feel like there is someone who has freedom from all of this, and I feel like there's some sort of like animosity about that. It's almost like misery prefers that misery company or whatever that saying is. There's a High Priestess energy here. I feel like, you know, there's like some sort of truth or some sort of like new chapter happening for somebody where someone else may be stuck in the current chapter with what they have created for themselves, what they aligned with. I feel like somebody might have some free and sovereignty where somebody else may not, okay, with the Hanged Man. There could be some sort of like secrets that were really kept on the DL, and I feel like the High Priestess already knows these secrets, so okay. And there's some like indifference about that too, like I'm also getting that. I'm also getting like there's definitely a high perspective here that someone has and has gained, whereas maybe somebody hasn't quite yet, or maybe is in the process of. I have the Hermit card, so this represents, you know, some sort of like following a certain direction, a guided direction, okay? So this is also talking about like being redirected, okay? I'm getting like you will be guided in the right direction, okay? Away from whatever energy this is. I feel like either this is happening now, this is, for some of you, has already happened. Okay, you were guided away from this energy. Nine of Wands. Yeah, this energy was really, you know, this could be their energy right now. The Nine of Wands, like feeling battered, bruised, like challenge after challenge after challenge, and just kind of like reaching their limit, right? Feeling burdened to the point of like they either feel like a burden to other people, or they are burdened, or you felt they were a burden. I feel like you're moving away from this person and burdens because they are not yours, okay? You are free and clear as the Fool card. That's in the middle of both of this for the most part when I'm looking at how these cards are laid out. So yeah, I feel like the Nine of Wands is definitely like representing, you know, someone having a tough go of it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune after that. So I feel like, yeah, this is like karma playing out. One right after another. And you can't be around that, right? This is not these are not your lessons to learn. This is this person's lessons for the shit that they put you through and everybody else along the path. So, and your family. So I feel like there's a bit of things being made right. So fairness being played out. Okay. I feel like the wheel here of fate and destiny is saying like, what you create, you experience. And so be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Okay. So there's some of that. I feel like there's someone who has some sort of authority here. I feel like somebody can, yeah, okay. And then I have the Magician. Someone is skilled in the arts. Okay, I feel like this was used as a way of practicing what you have learned. Three of Pentacles and the Strength card after the Magician. Yeah, I feel like you, through this process, was able to kind of work with your higher self and practice the skills that you needed using different tools like the Empress, you know, to help others, right? You're part of a team. I feel like you're very courageous and confident. I feel like you're very like humbled by all of this as well. Like you tend to be a humble person. You have humility. You know, the Empress really represents that divine feminine energy, you know, very nurturing, caring, kind, you know, is creative energy, creator energy. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, you've learned quite a bit and you're putting what you've learned to practice, okay? Really found that kind of feeding your inner child and loving yourself as well. Like self-love is the best love, which is beautiful. And then we have the Three of Cups. So that's celebrating, right? I feel like, you know, balance is being restored in your life. I feel like you're going to enjoy family, friends, be around people who truly see the value that you bring to the table. I feel like it very much could be soul tribe energy with Temperance and the Three of Cups. I would say that like this is other beings that are on the same kind of mission you are, right? Maybe you guys are working together on projects and you're all in between both worlds, okay? And you know, you connect on a very spiritual level, you know. You may be somebody who is clairvoyant and sees people that have passed on quite a bit. You might be connecting with them. So I'm getting like, that's like kind of some mediumship energy I'm getting. I'm also getting like Page of Pentacles. So this is a new start to kind of maybe elevate your ability to connect with the other realms. Yeah, and then the Empress came out. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting like you're creating something new. Okay, and I feel like you may be using like a way to help people use their experiences, right? Tap into their experiences. Very cool. Then I have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm like, this is like unconditional love, right? Like sharing love, right? Love wins. Love wins. I was just journaling before we started here, and it was the child of the sun. And so it's like you're, you know, God's chosen one energy. That's what I'm picking up here. All right. And then I have, yeah, Six of Pentacles. Being able to help the community, give back. You may be now in a position to receive and give more than you might have been before. I feel like you might be somebody who is going to travel, and through travel might come across people that you were meant to come across to help. I'm also getting like, this is a bit selective. It's kind of like she's doing it in a not a busy place. I feel like there's some sort of like specific need that this energy is helping these people. So I feel like you're not for everybody. Your healing energy, what you share your gifts for, is you're not for everybody. Your mission is unique. Yeah, and then I have a King of Cups coming in on sideways. King of Cups. I feel like there's an emotional offer that might be coming your way from someone. That's the King of Cups. There's also could be like someone seeing, someone observing you help. Someone is observing you help others. That's what I'm getting with the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. And then after that, I have the Six of Wands. So I'm also, so that's 6-6. So what I'm getting is that like someone is watching you help others and they're seeing you be recognized for it. Because this energy is like legit right in the middle of this. Look, someone is watching you help other people, and they're also understanding that you're being recognized for it. You're being celebrated. You're being honored. You have some sort of position, official, like victory, some sort of success, some sort of overcoming something, and you know, being chosen. I feel like somebody's watching this play out. Yeah. That's what I'm getting from that, which is interesting. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is, again, like, I always go back to these coins, these 9 coins, because I'm like, this represents something from like metals, right? I'm kind of picking up metals or some sort of like recognition, some sort of, you know, multi-stepped process in order to get to a certain point in life, like some sort of accolade, or I feel like you're in a very like stable, fortunate, discerning position, like, but abundant, like good, like you're in a good position, which is beautiful. I love that. I'm getting like you're being recognized for like the hard work that you've done, and you should appreciate where you're currently at more, right? I feel like they want you to have more fun, like enjoy your life, enjoy your accomplishments, okay? They want you to enjoy your accomplishments. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, like you've really, you know, one thing at a time, right? And you did a little bit over here, a little bit over there, you know, like you spreaded the love, okay? Spread the love. That's beautiful. Good for you. And I feel like you've learned how much you can accomplish, like in the past couple of years. Like I'd say past like 3 to 4 years, you've gone through so many different changes and pivots and, you know, obstacles and all that jazz, and you really had to go through a lot of it by yourself, right? So, you know, you had to let things totally like die, right? So that something new could come in, right? We have the Tower, we have the Death card, we have the 2 of Cups. So you had to leave, you know, because you let something come crashing down, right, and burn. It was not something worth fighting for, right? You realize that like this would be settling. This, you've already settled, right? Like you've already been with the most, right? So it's, you know, you realize that you do deserve somebody who is going to be an equal match, okay? And you let this crash and burn because that's what you were directed to do. You listened to God and you're like, I will listen, I will follow you. And you chose to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You let it crash because you knew that this was destined for you. Okay, you didn't settle. Yeah, and then look, we have the Emperor that comes out. Okay, yeah. Here's the Divine Femme, Divine Mask. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you know, what's that saying? Something about the turtle, something about the hare. I don't know. Slow and steady wins the race. Wow, I pulled that out of, you know what? But this is like, you know, making smart investments, right? Thinking about things logically, and as well as like, you know, does it really align with you long term, in the heart, like being very practical, reasonable. You might be someone who is working towards establishing something, you know, in the physical realm. And so it could be business related, it could be work related, career related, that, you know, you're focused on, and they don't want you to lose focus of that. Like this has put you in a position to, you know, really create something pretty amazing. So that's awesome. So good job. So you may be having like, like you may have like applied for another a new job, and so you may have gotten a new job. This can be like you might be getting a raise, you might be getting some sort of like taxes. I'm getting you may have to pay some taxes depending on how this plays out, but I feel like this is about like finances and stability and security, and either, you know, you're making an investment or someone's making an investment in you is what I'm getting. Okay, so there's also that energy, and I feel like this is someone who you would consider an equal match to you. I'm getting like they could have a business, they could, you know, want to. I saw the Three of Pentacles earlier, so I was like, oh, maybe that's like a collaboration. I mean, it could be. So kind of, it could also be like a new job, and you have a new boss, and this could be a coworker, you know, kind of, you know, get it personal if you want to know that detail, but it certainly would come out. And then I have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, okay, so that's what I was getting, is it was kind of like this was like you're so grateful for the fact that like this, you went through the dark night of the soul and you followed your light. Okay, you followed God. You chose to go through this process. It was a spiritual awakening for sure. Dark night of the soul, ego death energy. This was a blessing in disguise. The divine saved you, redirected you. That redirection was your protection, and you know it. And it's so that you can have what you rightfully deserve, and that is a union. One that is of high status, high honor, something that you can trust, something that is what you have deserved, and it's on its way, and it is a blessing. Okay, this is like divine intervention to some extent. Okay, this is a passionate new beginning. So you have this like new life like around the corner, one that you are going to celebrate. Again, more union energy. Okay, so for the group that I read for the most and who I interact with the most on either platform, I mean, many of you, this is where we're headed, which is amazing. So it's always a pleasure to read for you guys. And I had a really fun doing a reading the other day for someone, and yeah, it's just nice to connect, and it's nice to like also practice my skills, right? So yeah, I do like a one question, one topic readings for $25. And they're not short readings. They're like at least 20 minutes long. So you get your money's worth. And if you've had a reading from me, we get in there. We have a lot of fun. So I hope that you guys continue to support the channel. I really appreciate it. I have created some great relationships with some of you, so I really appreciate always checking in on each other and stuff. So blessed be to all of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.